Just see when we're live. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, advert. Kids doing, I don't even know what that is an advert for. Oh, plenty. All right, well, let me get, oh, hang on. Come out of there. Right, back into a normal view, and here we are. I moved the lever, by the way, for everybody who pointed out the things. If we start getting a bit laggy tonight, we may turn these off while we're streaming, because I'm fairly convinced that this level of tick acceleration is probably not good for the game, but, you know, there we are. Thank you. Well, I hope everybody has had a good couple of weeks, actually. Where are we? One of these tables has got everything in it except for the bits we need. Yeah. Fair bits happened in the last couple of weeks. I got bloody older. I mean, we all got older, but I officially got older because my birthday was last Sunday. No, last Sunday? Yeah, last Sunday. Last Sunday, the way I didn't stream. And thank you. So I've been doing a little bit of thing. We've got 1.8 thousand octuple compressed cobble at the moment, worth about 77 billion EMC, plus another 49 billion EMC in there. But none of that's doing me any good, because we need to convert that into an infinity catalyst, and an infinity catalyst requires, that doesn't tell me what an infinity catalyst requires, unfortunately. Come out of there. Infinity catalyst is stupid. the great world of stupid recipes and things like that. So we've got all of that, and we've got all of that. The bits we don't have is these, and each one of these requires 12,200 of the respective blocks. Oh, sorry, 11,400. So it's not 12. It's, some of them are less. 11,004 redstone, 12,006 blocks. Why the differences, I wonder? Quartz, 11,004, and so on. Diamond, 11,800. Yeah, not, that was blocks, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. God, emerald, 11,400. That's going to be an expensive one, because obviously emerald is what we're using to fuel the damn thing in the first place. Now I wanted to have do some maths quickly on my large screen over here, and do let me just go with the high end of that value, which I think was 12,002, wasn't it? I don't think I saw anything higher. 11.4. Let's have a look there. 11, 12.2. Missed it. Hi, Dara. 11.8. Scream out if you see something more than 12.2. 12.2 seems to be the upper edge of that. No, that was less. No, the quartz, yes. 12.6. 12.6 is the upper edge. So I'm wondering how many stacks of that is. That's 12,600 divided by 64. Damn it. Divided by 64 is 197 stacks. Wow. God. Okay. Divide that by 9. 197 divided by 9 is, oh god, I've hit the button, 21 rows on a standard chest. Now, how many stacks does a diamond chest hold? Now, chemical chest holds 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 26, 52. Not enough. Damn it. What I would like is a chest that is big enough for me to just pile everything in. Now, diamond chest is obviously, well, hang on, we need to, can I not just make a diamond? Why can I not just make a diamond chest? Why do I have to jump through all these copper chests? There you go, do one of them, and then we'll do that one. Oh, no, we won't. we will do a silver chest, and then we'll do a diamond chest. Hell of a lot of yes, big amount of things. So that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, 48, 48, 96, plus another 12, 96, 106, 110. That's probably not a reasonable point to start off with. So what we need to do is, let's go with iron. Doesn't know iron. Okay. Do you know diamond chests? I didn't even think to check. Yes, you do. I could have just saved myself a hell of a lot of trouble. Yeah. well remembered. You know, it's amazing how much of fun it is coming from there to here. So if I go with an iron block, I've got 16,000 iron blocks in storage. So I don't really need to worry about EMCing that at all, do I? I can just do that. I suppose I better learn it just to be on the safe side. Because it was... Damn it, forgotten already. It was one of those, and one of those was 12,200. So we should be able to do iron blocks from stock and just set the chicken back to work. That's not going to help me, is it? It needs to be portable. What can I do with you? Can I portabilize you at all? No. Okay, get rid of that. Diamond shulker. Diamond shulker box would work. I always find it moderately annoying that shulker boxes. Oh, damn, missed the thing. Shulker boxes. You can't. I know that. I know that without even trying. It doesn't have an input-output thing on the tablet. You can't. Yeah, that was a limitation they put in a long time ago. With all the automation, wouldn't even work with buildcraft pipes or thingies, hoppers. Alright, shulker box. Can I make a shulker box? No. And I'll tell you why I can't make a shulker box, because I haven't seen a shulker shell. How do we get a shulker shell when there are no shulkers? I suppose the answer is we don't, isn't it? Right, let me get rid of that lot. Hi, Stone. Right, so if we haven't got a portable crate, what about crate? That's a good idea. What about crates? We've got those, but they're not very portable. The diamond inventory, keep storage when broken. I think, didn't we do one of those? Yes. And that's the same, isn't it? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 26 to 52. It's not quite as big, but it'll do for a start. Get a whole load of iron and pop it in. Yeah, what am I doing? I need more iron. Wow, I need a lot of iron. It's scary to think we need to do this for all of those different resources as well. There we go. And more iron. And yet more iron. Get a load of that. I know I could do an export and probably make this a whole lot faster, but just for the sake of getting this thing sorted out. Right, we've got a whole load of iron with an awful lot of stuff in it. So we need a compressor, isn't it? A neutronium compressor, I think. No. Oh wow, God. All right, here we go. We need to make one of these first. Okay. 2 blocks of redstone. This version of JEI isn't the version that allows me to favourite things, is it? No, it's a shame. The new version, one of the new versions, allows you to favourite blocks and recipes, so you can always go back to where you were, which I think was a really nice idea. I can't find the neutronium compressor now. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 blocks, 16 neutronium ingots and a block of neutronium. Fortunately, we got that. Compressor, no, hang on. We need 3 hoppers. Do you know hoppers? No. Have we got any hoppers? Yes, we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Learn hopper. Okay, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crystal matrix ingots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then iron. We'll grab another stack of iron because we can. And I think that'll do everything we need. Has this thing, just a matter of interest, does this thing have... It doesn't, damn you. Doesn't have any MC value. Okay, that's fine, we'll live. So it was 3 of those, wasn't it? And then, well, let's have a look. I think we can we push these across? Bang, we can. And then we need to feed this stuff in. I'm going to, I think for the time being, we'll pop you here. And we'll have a, oh, hopper, that's an idea, isn't it? Is that going to be fast enough? What I think we'll do is we'll, while these are working, I don't think we're going to get them, oh no we won't, okay. That's a facade. Oh. We'll not put that there then. We shall put it there. And then you can go there. Faster. Okay, that's fine. And now I know it can cope with faster. We shall do a... no. Transposer. Thank you. SevTech has got to a point where it is almost painful. You'll see why when we when you get to the end. It's got, how do I put it? It's hard. It's a hard mod. But then again, I kind of expected it, and we are end game now. We're trying to get to space, which is trying to, I don't know why I took 4, I only need 2. Bang bang, and let's go and pop that there and that there, and then I think it's, there we go. That should work a little bit better. At the moment I'm just trying to work out my next build for Sid's Modded Life for the launch platform, and that's where I can get away from Pixelmon. That bloody mod has taken over my life. I am very much of the opinion that we are going to end up having to do a server of that at some point. Anyway, let's let that run. Now while that's running, what I wanted to do, what did I want to do? What did I want to do? Let's have a look. Not that. That. One of the tasks we haven't done is a deep dark. I don't think we really need to go to the deep dark, but I'm more than happy to go to the deep dark because it's fun. Not. That just needs quintuple and a septuple. Could I have one of those blocks of compact stuff, please? Thank you. That will make me a septuple, which is used for the deep dark. That's a septuple. Then we have a, so keep one of those, and then we'll do those. That gives you the sextuples. Let's have a look. Hang on. And then we need quintuples, which would be just, hang on, let me get the right one. Sextuple. One of those goes like that. And then we'll just dump that and that in there. That's nice. That's a nice easy one, especially when you have gone kind of the other way around. Now, I've not really been a big user of the deep dark, so no, Pixel 1. It's Pixel 1 is an interesting one. Now, so I'm kind of playing around. Oh, hello, with the idea of building my own pack based around it. So it's going to nothing. It's nothing going to be earth-shaking. A few quality of life mods on top of Pixelmon, really. So storage mods, maybe some backpacks, sleeping bags, biome compass, because biomes are really important in Pixelmon. Man, that runs, wow. Yeah. Right, where do I want to put a deep dark portal? It doesn't want to be anywhere I can accidentally walk on it. Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter if it's anywhere I can accidentally walk on it. I think we shall pop it down here. But before we go, ooh, draconium infused obsidian. What the hell do you use that for? Why would I want it? Unsure. But it's just so, I think I've mentioned it before that I have a kind of a skyblock mentality, or I suppose even a Pixelmon mentality, in that I want to see how deep this is when it gets there. But we'll just go and initially load the deep dark, shall we? And right, before I, hang on, what are you? Hang on. Swapping one, no, not what I want. It is, of course, the deep dark, so wand of illumination would be fun. And I'm also wondering if we look at cyclic, there's a device and I can't see it. Nothing. Torch launcher could be entertaining, but I don't think that's the one. There is a thing that you, there we go, automatic torch. Oh, we've not got the necessaries for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, we're going to want some torches, aren't we? If I can spell. Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. Mine definitely things. Hightail is definitely of interest to me, though. That's no, I don't want mega torch. Might want it around the spawn area, but let me just go and have a look at torches. Torch. Can't even type. And then we might as well learn torches and get some torch. Wow, torch has no EMC. I am gobsmacked. Okay. I will take what we got and we'll make some more, I suppose. Might need one or two where we're going. Right. I've kind of got infinite. So a diamond crate is 5,800. So I definitely need to put another one of those full. Damn. Into that. Let me just do that. Fill that up before we head off to have a look at the deep dark. And just give me a whole oak. Ah! God. Nope, 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 nope. Damn thing. Okay, and I can imagine this once we got that bloody infinity star. Oh, hang on, I'm doing iron, aren't I? I don't know whether an exporter would actually be faster, you know. Probably be quicker if I emptied my inventory, of course. And did things this smart way. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Almost done. So yeah, but Pixelmon is definitely one that will require a active. If we did do Pixelmon, it would require an active server because it needs other players. It's not a single player. It can be played single player, obviously, because I am doing, but it's not really best suited to single player. Boop, off you go. Right, let's go and have a look at this. Yeah, I mean, I've got to get, as I say, I've been given a game by a company which is very similar to Stardew Valley, which but completely consider. Oh, am I going? I am going to the deep dark. Ooh. And yeah, it's a definite time hog. I'll say that much for it. The amount of time you spend training Pokemon and trying to level them all up, it's right. Let's head down and see at what point we find the hole in the ground. Hey, and thank you very much, automatic torch. Hang on, I did not want to do that. I know I don't need to do it like this. I could just fly. I should really be working at least one block higher. Come on, give me some darkness. It's ages since I've been to the deep dark. I can't remember the last time I actually did a mod that actually had it. So I don't think there's any particularly good reason to come here now. In fact, I don't think there's a particularly good reason to have it in the pack. Because it doesn't give you, I don't think there's any particular minerals or anything that are only available. Oh, come on. How far do I have to go down? Obviously further than this. And that's going to offend my sense of order if I leave it there. What am I at? Y152. I must be getting close to the hole in the ground soon. Unless I've landed on like one of those massive great stalactites or something. Which from a deep dark thing would be, I think this, no. The deep dark, I don't think it is, no. You got the between lands and the hunting dimension. I don't think it was in. I've certainly not been there in the Between lands, beneath. No. It's I know the one you mean, and it is. Oh God, what's it called? Do you know what? I'm going to just start digging straight down in a minute at this rate. I'll just go down a little bit. Finally, bloody hell. Let's get some illumination up here. I don't want to be in the dark down here, that much is for certain. And you can't shoot these, they're not like things, but no, it's not the between lands. It is the, oh God, this is going to bug me now until we get it. What have we got over there? Something. A very angry Enderman down there. So did I just, what I should really do before I go anywhere is put a portal waypoint on the map, otherwise I'm going to get lost. No, it's not caverns. Oh God, this is going to bug me. Hang on a sec. Model list. I'm not going to go. No, not going to go through that massive great list. It's definitely there though. It's not the deep dark. It's a very similar. Hi. Look. Just let me light the place up a bit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Don't mind me, sir. Okay, and then get a little bit of altitude, because one thing I did realise is I haven't got out is a bow and any arrowage, and it's not actually that. Oh, that's what that was. So, yeah, as I say, I don't know why I would really want to come in here. It is going to bug me now. It's going to bug me until we figure out what that is. I'm going to have to go and find out. Why would I want... Why would I want to... Come on then. Hello, sir. Ow. Stop that. Ow. Tough fella. I'm just wondering what possible reason I would have for wanting to come to the deep dark for. I mean, there's really nothing down here other than ores. So if we were to fly over this way, we seem to have a lava pool, which is really handy. Yeah, I'm just unsure. Get dead, and you. Why we would want to come in here? The beneath. You know what it's like when you can't remember the name of a place. I mean, I know there are some fortresses in the deep dark. Just going to head this way, and I don't seem to be getting attacked by the darkness, which is peculiar. Oops, missed. But there's not much in the way. Normally you get huge cavernous holes in the ground as well, which would be, ow, Alright, you. Get dead. And you, sir. Yep. Oi! No. I think not. I think we found the... yes, it's... I think there is there's a tendency. Here we go. Right, you. There's a tendency to forget that a lot of people who play Minecraft are not. I think I'm going to eat one of these. That should keep me going for a while. Oil shale, tin. I mean, why would I want to come here at this point in the game? What benefit does this bring? I've got every single mineral that I believe is down here. I really don't think there's any point to being in the deep dark at this point. So I'm going to head back out because it's just a check point on the mod, and I think the sooner we are done in here, the better. I was never a particularly big fan of this as a mod anyway. It just seemed to be a particularly vicious mining dimension, and I don't think this is actually being borne out anywhere along the line, although it is very good if you want resources. Let me just, it's not like you just wait for it to do its thingy. So yeah, anyway, deep dark, tick, check, probably not bother. Oh, hey! Well, that wasn't very sporting. Wasn't very sporting at all, was it? I can't actually see any of my... Oh, God. We are in the right biome, at least, but... Alright. Won't take me long. Especially not with this pick. What I'll probably have to do is go up and replace that cobble with glass though, because mobs could spawn on it, especially at the build height. It would have been very annoying if I'd have not been wearing decent armour and had a decent amount of health and had flight. Can you imagine if I'd have not had, mind you, I still could have put cobble down. Right. And remember what my Y height was for my base. I'll just keep on digging. I'm not going to. I was thinking, see if I can see the teleportation points yet, but... yeah. And come on. I mean, I should be on top of my base, which, and I think will be around about Y60 odd. So we should be getting close. Here we are. Cool. Well, if nothing else, we've got a or had no pickaxe. Yeah, this there are so many possible things could have gone wrong there. Let me have a look. I think in one of my things I should have a cobalt repair kit for the old pick, because they took a bit of a beating. We can certainly pop that. Wow, I can't recycle that. That can go in there. I really don't think I need that ever. I wish that had an EMC. I would just recycle it straight away. And that doesn't, and that can, oh, and that doesn't. Okay. Amazing how many things don't. And we'll stick that in there, and then that can go in. I'm actually going to put that in there, and then those in there. Do need to repair that at some point as well, must remember. So yeah, that was an entertaining little moment. Can I get some glass? Thank you. Just a thought, but as I say, there is a thing with, and I've seen it. If you've ever played any pack with, oh, I'll get there eventually. Any pack with biomes of plenty in it, and there's a biome in there called, I think it's the Alp biome, or Alpine biome, or something along those lines. And there's an area which spawns right at build height. Now, luckily, this is all lit, so we don't have to, or it would be lit if we were not above build height. So this is technically spawnable. So what I think we'll do, helps if I can not. Let's do it. Let's give ourselves a little platform up here of glass, shall we? Because I may want to faff around with solar panels at some point, or something. And having a way out, always handy into the real world. But we can't build any higher than this. This is build height, so yeah. Right, note to self: don't use the deep. Really? Go and get a little bit more. You know what? I just had a little idea of something we could actually do this episode, which would be. Oh, how are you doing, by the way? We should check that. Okay, you need a little bit more. Hang on, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think. Let's have a. I know I've got EMC, and I know we wouldn't waste it if I put more than we needed in, but there's a little bit of me that is very anti. Yeah, that would be annoying. And the other thing, if you've not played StoneBlock, is there is no bedrock in this dimension either. So yeah, that's the thing. Way to die. Okay, and iron. Need a couple more stacks, maybe 3. How many do we need? 61? No, 41. I think. Bang. 1 iron singularity. Cool. 1 down. Many to go. Bing. Gold singularity. How much gold do I actually stash, and how much do I need? It's a shame they break every time I do that as well. Iron goes back in. Gold. Yeah, we definitely need slightly more than that. However, we can easily get that because we've got that in there. So, and again, there is no automatic way out, which is a pain. Oh, hang on. But there is a way we can make ourselves as efficient as possible, and that is by making sure we've got, well, not as possible, I could empty my inventory completely and that would be even more efficient, but I don't think it'd make that much difference. It's probably the difference between 1 or 2 trips. Okay, no, I seem to be suffering with frame block or anything, lag or anything, which is nice. I said right at the start that if I had to, I'd turn off the emerald farm, but it's really not that much of an issue. Great. Thank you. And in you go. Bang. 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 Gold singularity 11,400. Slightly less at least. Right, I was getting glass. Another stack should be enough. That should be fine. So yeah, but there's a number of things about packs which do get annoying. Sorry, just to find my drink. And that is the inclusion of mods for no reason whatsoever. It's one of my real pet bugbears. Pet bugbears? A bugbear even. A pet bugbear, not a bugs bear. That sounds like a rabbit. It's glorious up here. And we'll take that out and replace it with glass just because we can. So yeah, if you feel the need for a hot bath, this is where to come. Anyway, enough of that. Deep dark portal done. We need to carry on with the old thingy, and we've probably got a bit of white. Let me have a look at some stuff. So we are in refined storage, and I would like to have a look at wireless. And I'd like to have... Why would you have... Oh, what is that? That's an applied energistics thing, not... So we don't want that one, we want refined storage. How much of that have we got? Most of it. Okay, make me one of them. No, okay. Make me one of them. Make me one of them. Make me one of them. No. Make me one of them. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. And then that. Now if I want it to be a wireless crafting grid, those wireless... Yeah, I think they're the same. So then we need to put a wireless transmitter somewhere. That needs some of that. And then there's probably almost certainly something to do with range boosting or security cards or something which needs to take place over here. It's dear lovely. Look at it. Look at it, lovely. Now I think we do that's a good point for a Wi-Fi terminal. Controller not found. There we go. Stretch, size, small, medium. Let's go with that. Right, now, do we need range upgrades? Because it's currently got a range of 16 blocks, so I think we need to think about range. Well, thank you. And yes, I got very drunk. I had to resort to bacon the following day. Right, wire refined. Let's have a look. So, network card, security card, stack, crafting, speed, range. There we go. Oh, hello. So we need how many of these you getting me? Okay, that was quite a lot. If I want range upgrades, how many? Does anybody recall how many this thing will take? I mean, I would say 4. 4 seems to be the limit. Bacon is the ultimate hangover cure. Bacon cob in the morning unbeatable. Can I learn one of those? Thank you. And can I put one of those in there, and we'll learn it, and then we'll go for a range. Just take 4 of those, and I'm going to burn those in because seeing as they're EMC, not a problem. And my gut feeling is, yeah, 48 block range. That's pathetic. Why would you be so crap? Interdimensional upgrade. Now, I know there is a on, but not with this one. Wireless crafting grid. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not good. Oh, well, it's a start. It is a start. Let's not be negative. You see, I thought the applied energistics one had a much larger range, and maybe that's the reason why you would do. Maybe. Wireless booster, yeah, and of course we've been getting. Oh, hang on, you need another. If I put 5,800 in, is that going to be too many? Going to take you to. That is all right. Let's put it in a bit shy, I think. Give me gold. Get those doing. Interdimensional is only for dimensional. That would be. I mean, that is your receiver, and I don't think there's any relays, access points. But I suppose we could spread them around on the cabling. That might be a way to go. Anyway, let me get this gold going, because this stuff is not going to cook itself. And there we go, and a bit of gold. And a bit more gold. Surprisingly, some more gold. That is, let me take out some of that, and then we'll do that. I think that's probably a good point. Up, and a bit of you. That should take next to no time. So if I have a look at the wireless stuff again and go blah, 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 we make another one of those. Hang on. Yeah, I didn't learn it. One of them. It has got an EMC, so we'll pop that in there and learn it. We can probably get away with, I'm trying to think where my network extends to and from, because I'm using a lot of those hoopers, aren't I? The thingamabobs. Thank you. My maths is terrible, as everybody knows about me in mathematics. We don't get on. Oh God, here we go. Right. So if I wanted to put that there, that has a range of 16 blocks. Now, if I go, I can't do it from here because you can't access the EMC tablet remotely. Once we've got the tablet, then we'll be laughing. Alright, so range 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me have another 4 because I'm going to stick another wireless point at this end. Just trying to think where the nearest, I think it's probably just behind this wall, isn't it? Probably here, in fact. I took one too few. Okay, let me get some wireless stuff going on there. One more range add-on. Still more accurate than anything I would have come up with. So still dubious about any form of transport that involves face planting you actually physically into a wall, but there you go. Right. Wonder what my, well, how are we doing there? Yeah, still going. I wonder what my power usage is like off of that applied energy, this refined storage system now, because yeah, it's still not too bad. I could probably, I'm just thinking, if this has got a range of 48 blocks, so 16, 32, 48, it's 3 chunks, which is, it's not actually that great, is it, when you think about it? Oh well, you know, it is what it is. It's what we got. Let's live with it. How are you doing? Getting close? Getting close. So yeah, that's a bit of wireless access to our stuff, which is always good, especially when I want to just double check the stupid level of octuple compressed cobblestone we've got, which is quite frankly stupid. Right, let's have a look. While we're thinking about this, we're still going there. Power gen. I mean, we could build all of these, and this is one of the things where I find certain mod packs. No, this is possibly an example. Oh, I'm nearly there. Come on. Da-da. How many do you need? Where we left you short? It is going to be slightly short by, let's have a look what we're at now. 200 short, so that's 128. That'll be take you to 128 plus another 64, which I'm not going to do the maths, and then we need another 8. Thank you. That will do us. Right, we've got another singularity in the bag. So next up is lapis. Blocks of course, because, you know, why would we make life easy? Stick that back in there. Grab you. I've had an idea. This is a silly idea, but there we go. Let's get an ender chest. In fact, let's go in here and have a look at the word ender chest. We'll get 1, 2. What colour? What colour indeed should we make this ender chest? We can go there for starters. Well, we got black for that. Oh god, I am going to go. Let's get some dye. Going to go with a couple of red. We're going to go with a Union Jack. Some lapis. We'll go with red, white, and blue. Why not? I would never think to do that because I am probably the least patriotic person, or one of the least patriotic people in the world. For any particular cause, I just think it's blindly following something is somewhat crazy to me. Alright, let's go and get lapis. and we need to make a block of it. Yep. Learn it and get some lapis going. Okay. This is probably easier than moving that box every 5 seconds, isn't it? I know it's not big enough to contain it all, but it's yeah, it's a eureka moment. It's not perfect because obviously this is a ender chest with only 27 slots. I was using a diamond chest with considerably more, but at least we can be making this lapis singularity with all of its glory. So while we're thinking about that, I was looking at options. So mystical agriculture, we have a quest to make the ingots. We also need to make an infusion stone because we for some reason it thinks we haven't. Infusion stone, activate. Thank you. And infusion stone, get. Done and done. Right, so we can claim you and come back, and we can claim you and come back. You see, this is another example of pointlessness in a mod pack. Why the hell do I want to make these furnaces? I don't need them. I've got other furnaces. Gimme. Oh, glowstone ingots. Yay. Worth it. Right, let's get some more lapis going. And in a moment we'll be able to empty our inventory. So yeah, you end up with these quest lines where now the ultimate furnace, I don't know, is there any benefit to the ultimate furnace for me? Basic crafting seeds. Okay, so let's have a look at crafting seeds. Now I know I've made these as well because I had to make some of the other ones. Basic crafting seeds. Tier 1 crafting seeds. Tier 2 crafting seeds. Okay. Essence, make me 4 of those, please. Tier 3 crafting seeds. We need 4 intermediate. That'll be a hot minute. How are we doing? How are you doing? You're not even halfway there, are you? I haven't even barely made a dent on the amount of EMC there is in there either. Crafting seeds, tier 3. Bang. Thank you. Crafting seeds, tier 4. And then crafting seeds, tier 5. I don't believe we have any crafting seeds higher than that, do we? Oh yes we do, tier 6. However, we need to make some essence. We need 4 of those. It's going to take a while, so we might as well come back to that in a mo. Wow. Getting there though. So lapis. You know, I've had an even more Eureka-ish moment than that. Much more Eureka-ish. Except, yeah, no, this has got more control. So it occurs to me that what I could have done is I could put an energy condenser up there, target it for lapis blocks, and then just stick a cobble in, and it would just transfer out as fast as it could produce it. However, I wouldn't have the control over the singularities, because once it had created one, then it would bang and move on to the next one. So that's the thing. Essence, we got one of those so far. Still going. Okay, get some more lapis going while we're at it. So yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about some of these quests, because as I say, I don't see where they take me anywhere. And I do like off, fast forward. Probably needs a pedestal, right? Well, that certainly sped it up a little bit. Thank you. Lapis. And done. Oh, that is... How much do we need? About 2,000 and a bit. Yeah. Whoever said EMC is OP, they were absolutely right. So we need 100, 200 and odd months. Get some and just go and do that. 8. Well, that certainly made life easy, didn't it? Thank you. Never occurred for me to try the pedestal on it. Next, redstone. Okay. Block of redstone. Learn it. And wow, this is going to be silly. So what is it? I should actually have gone what does a stack put in. So that's 2,500 straight in. Yeah, I'm not finding any major problems, but I have got a fairly ludicrous amount of computer resource allocated to this pack, so but yeah, I would the damn, you get in there. The entire EMC is OP. It's probably, if you were to go back to the original OP mod, it is almost certainly the one we were thinking of, you know. What with the Swift Winds Rending Gale. If it will make you happy. Then we'll go in there. How are we doing? I reckon probably another batch. And then some. Yeah, we just need. We'll do this by hand again. What I don't want to do is tick over into another thing, because I'll have to break the machine, I think, to stop it making. Once it's got this stuff in. We need a bit more, don't we? Oh, underestimated it. Is that going to go over 64? It is, isn't it? There we go. Redstone in the bag. Next, quartz. Yes. If you think, right, so currently we just come back out of there for a second. We can claim that. I'll come back and claim those in a moment. Back into here. The Tome of Knowledge is somewhere there. But the Tome of Knowledge requires me to take a transmutation tablet with a chaotic draconic evolution core and an enderist pearl and transmute it in a chaotic level draconic evolution thingy for 19 billion RF. Yeah, it ain't happening today, because that in itself requires me to get energy condensers, neutronium, red matter blocks, HDPE sheets, infinity ingots, which is what we're aiming towards. Eventually we'll have that, because we're aiming to get this. Yeah, it's it is expensive with a capital Exp. Quartz block, and just because I know, we shall learn that too. Let's have a quick look at these essences, shall we? Beep, 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 beep. Done. And then we just need the use of that one would be an insane. So we need to get some insanium. 4 insanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to take a while. So we'll leave that one ticking. That can go in there. You've done already, haven't you? Might as well just keep doing this. Welcome to dragging things out of a transmutation tablet simulator 3000. It's a real shame that this thing won't interface with wires, but there you go. Right, we're about halfway there though already, aren't we? So it's not end of the world stuff. I still can't believe that I haven't actually gone down below the first, because we were at 49 billion when we started this, and we still haven't used a billion RF EMC even, which is just scary. $9,700. I think certainly we're getting towards another chest full, aren't we? So, but I'm going to do half a chest, and then we'll come over here and we'll have a look. 10,000. 200 left. 64, 128, and there. 1, 2, 3, and done. Wow, it's swirly things for the win. It's a shame these, you should be able to throw these. This really, you should be able to sit there and use it as a weapon, like some kind of bizarre singularity shuriken. I think, there we go. Diamond singularity. Now we're talking. Diamonds are forever. We may have enough. No, we haven't. No, I'll leave those in there. We might as well just use it out of here. I think I've learned diamond. I have. This will start to knock us down a wee bit faster though.  missed. And bang. And you know what will knock us down even faster will be the bloody emerald singularities. They will cost. How are we doing there? Made one already. Good. Yeah. Pointless mods. There's quite a few of them in this pack. There's quite a lot. I don't think of this as a kind of a, well, no, it's not obviously a sky block, but it's not a X block. It's a kitchen sink with a block theme. That makes sense. More like a kitchen sink pack. So, you know, if you want to do a bit of mechanism, you can do a bit of mechanism. You want to do Ender IO, you can go Ender. Thermal. Industrial craft, absolutely fine. Choice is entirely yours. All of them exist. But the quests themselves seem somewhat, right, we're getting close. Seems somewhat arbitrary in nature. Off you go. Let's see what we end up short. About 500 or so. That should be enough. Right. Diamond singularity, and you know what's next, don't you? It's the emerald singularity. But we're getting there, because we've only got 7 left to do. Emerald, copper, tin, so emerald. 11, yeah, a lot of blocks of emerald. By which time we may have even made a second thing. Now this will make a dent into our EMC. But seeing as that's what was coming out of anyway from chickens' bums, then, well, not their bottoms, from chickens, then I don't suppose it really matters that we're going to be converting large amounts of EMC back into emerald. Already done them. Did those I think it was one of the previous episodes, the actual episodes. So it's only the singularities we're missing now. Well, welcome for the first time, and you've probably joined in one of the more interesting ones, because I'm just crafting large volumes of blocks of stuff, and I was kind of hoping to maybe do a bit of Britannia today, but I may save that for the episode, because I have a plan. I know it's scary when I use the word I have a plan. Oh, look at that EMC, that is really hammering the EMC down. How are we doing now? Still, at least I think one more chest full. Maybe a little bit more. Let me just take half a stack, half a inventory full. That's all right. Between myself and Terry, we'll give you all the advice you need to cope with that infringing dementia. I must admit, I had the worst week after my birthday, in terms of what can only be defined as senior moments. It was horrendous, right? Copper. I mean, I was quite literally forgetting everything. I was absolutely terrible. Right, copper. And again, because I don't want anybody to get upset, we'll learn both. Off we go. Lots and lots of copper. Lovely, lovely copper. In you go, my friend. 4 weeks of vacation. Last time I had that was called Christmas and holiday, Egypt, then Christmas, because I literally went back to work for 2 days, 1 day I think it was. So I was off for pretty much December, which was nice. Although nothing, I can't spell copper either. It was nothing out of the norm. I can do these every year. We tend to try and make it so December becomes a non-month, that we're just not here. Cool. Right, let's stop and have a don't know whether I'm going to get to that beer tonight. There's sat hopefully next to me, hoping that rum will run out. So I've got a rather nice bottle of Cuban, a special double aged rum for my 50th from the wife. Although my main 50th birthday present from my wife hasn't arrived yet, because I haven't ordered it, and it's a new desk for the Man Cave Mark II when it's finally ready to go. But at the moment we're still in the process of emptying the Man Cave Mark II of all of the crap that's in it, and there is a serious amount of crap in there. Copper. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 640 gone in. Oh, went over. Damn it. I just want you to go away. So alright, we're going to have to do a bit of braking, I think, and putting back. Where are you? There you go. And a little bit of glowstone makes the medicine go down all the better. And that can go back in. Right, copper singularity. I really wish I could throw these. They really do look like I should be able to throw them. I'm feeling kind of cheated at that. A tin singularity followed by lead. Let's try and do a couple of... Okay. How are you doing? One left to go. Okay. I don't think I've learnt tin. I haven't. No, tin. And tin. And we'll get some lead while we're at it. Lead and lead. Let's do tin first. Well, if I take that, I can just go and yeah. I don't know why. That's weird. Oh, is that a search? All right. Okay. Don't think I've ever used that particular feature of the EMC table. It's actually a very nice. Sorry, I'm just going to pause for a second on this once I've done this. I mean, that's actually in your inventory. It's a very shiny looking block. Right. Sorry, getting carried away with the graphics there. And how are we doing? About halfway. How are you doing? You're done. Crafting seeds. Make me those ones. Insanium crafting seeds, please. Tier 6. Oh, I didn't get the quest. Thank you. Right, we'll get these tin done. We'll go and claim some quest rewards while we work on the lead. And I'm going to have this bloody thing done today, because this has been a long time generating the resource necessary to do all of this. Okay, how are we doing over there? We've got 1,000 to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll battery. I just filled my inventory there, didn't I? Getting close. 160. Tin singularity. Done. And again, there's no EMC to these, so we can't actually learn the singularities, which is a pain. I'm going to go and put it away, actually, because I know what will happen. I will inadvertently throw it into something, and there. Next one is lead. Let's go and get that one done. Okay. So there. I mean, the thermal blocks are actually really nicely textured. I don't think I've ever really sat and appreciated them, but I don't think I've ever sat staring at blocks of tin or lead for so long. So yeah, that's the thing. But once we've got the singularity, we can learn it, and life will be good and happy. Shouldn't take too long. What's that? Oh yeah, well, so what else is news? I'm trying to think what's been going on. Obviously, for those who aren't aware, Forge for Minecraft 1.13 is in beta, which is exciting. I don't think we're going to. I mean, I believe some guys have already converted their mods across, which is wow. That came a lot faster than I anticipated. Right, slow down a bit. We need to go to 800. Lad. So yeah, although I must admit, I personally don't think we'll be seeing a huge amount of stuff coming out for 1.13 off immediately. It is a little bit scary when you consider 1.14 is actually snapshotting away. We've only just got the beta, and you know, I'm not hating on anybody for that, because the things, I'm so glad that they weren't the equivalent singularities for those. That's thing. What we're doing, silver and then nickel. Silver. I didn't put that in my inventory, did I? No. And nickel. And I think it was the other one was fluxed, wasn't it? I don't know whether I don't have fluxed electrum or fluxed electrum blocks, so we're going to have to make those. That's going to be shocking, isn't it? Yeah, as I say, it's going to take time. Because they've got to not only learn the mods that they are modding, the 1.13 environment, but then they've got to convert them across. In the meantime, 1.12 will continue to have a degree of dominance because of the number of mods it has for it, and so I don't think we need to worry about it for a while. I'll be interested to see how it translates for worlds, because obviously, as you recall, when we went from on Sid Modded Life from 1.11 to 1.12, we just couldn't do it. It was not possible, and so I would like the world to be compatible, because it'd be nice to be able to continue on that in the vein of in the same light. But yeah, I mean the new stuff they're doing with the base vanilla game is interesting, with the additional, for want of a better word, I mean, let's be honest, in modded we're familiar with this, so with the additional machines, and the fact that they are slightly more efficient at doing things than the old-fashioned way, if you like, is quite good as well. So you know, the fact that the smoker is a better food cooker than than a normal furnace or the foundry. Yeah, that's always a possibility, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, it won't be the first time I've had to change, do another season of a mod. However, I have got one thing that I absolutely have to do before I flatten Sid's Modded Life onto season 3. One thing I have to do, and that is I need to get out and do the Galacticraft stuff. And I've fallen afoul of the cost. The cost of the ships after the base tier, because I've got galactic space, are horrendous. But I have got some plans for a build, so that'd be nice. Nickel. Lock it into nickel, and let's go over here and make nickel for singularity for a while. And then we just got the flux electrum to do, which again should be easy enough. I don't know what I'd do if I'm not entirely sure which direction I would go with Sid's Modded Life Season 3. Because one thing I've been tempted to do is do something where I actually start in a different dimension. So, for example, where the overworld doesn't exist and you're in the between lands, or but yeah, we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting, without a shadow of a doubt. People keep saying Minecraft is dead, eh? Right, where are we? Even the mod that seem like they're going to die because oh my god, that went fast. You know what? It's amazing how much time you can lose track of when you're just yakking. I need more than that, but a little bit more. And there you go. 60. It's funny how they keep on coming out on those 8s. That's probably by design. Yeah, there's always an opportunity. It's nice when they get the opportunity to revisit code. Right, the last thing we need is a fluxed singularity, which is a fluxed electrum block. Alright, we need to make fluxed electrum. So fluxed electrum is induction smelter with, so we need pulverized gold, pulverized silver and destabilized redstone. Hang on. So a gold, somewhere in there is a silver, I just can't see it, a silver, and if I want to make, I need a bucket of redstone, which is 10, is it, I think? Redstone, that's a centrifugal separator. Redstone is a block and a bit. Right, in you go. You go in there. You go in there. A gold and a silver. And a bucket. That should give us that. Oh, hang on a second. Before I run off, learn that one. Who's down there? I heard you. Right. Yeah, so then we're doing that, and that. Makes me Fluxed Electrum Blend. Has no EMC value. I never really finished it. I kind of played around with it and then lost interest and did other things, which is my often the way I kind of go. It's still an option. It's you mean not TFC2 would be the one that I was working on. Okay, so we're going to cook you up. Hang on. Oh, with some sound. Okay. Have I got an induction? I have, haven't I? Yeah. Off you go. I'm going to keep one of them because you never know when I want one. I like the idea of it, and it's just tying all of the little bits of the mods together. Fluxed Electrum. Learn it. Get 9 of those. And one of them. Learn that. I just learned. Hang on. Fluxed Electrum block. I definitely put that in, didn't I? Oh, that's why. Right. So we're making them. So yeah, it's not a dead project. It's just one that I haven't picked up for a while. And one day I will probably get back to it. And there are certain mods. Is it going to be the big question now? Of course, is do we wait for 1.13 to become the environment of choice? I mean, I'm long since given up waiting for TFC2. That's just that will happen when it happens, if it happens, and I honestly can't see the point in worrying about when, if, or what. You know, it's just going to be one of those things that, if it happens, I will be the happiest man. Well, maybe not the happiest. I'm sure they're happy, but you know, I will be happy that TFC2 things. But yeah, I think I'm of the opinion that it's not going to happen anytime in the immediate future. Which is a shame because it was actually, and there we go. We got, well, it doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about that now. I think we have actually finished with probably one of the largest things. Yeah, I actually think you can make TFC almost virtually identical now. Let me just get rid of those and that and that and we're done with you and you. Oh God, here we go. Let me put that back where it belongs. And you. All of those are done with, so we're done with that. Done with that. We can take you out of the mix. Done with those. That has no thing, and I don't know whether we'll need that later, but for now, let's learn an infinity catalyst. Right. So what do we use you for again, apart from advancing a quest line? Which, well, back in there, we've got you. Claim that back. So now we need an infinity ingot. 16 ultimate speed upgrades for extra utilities. Totally not worth it. I've actually got a personal copy of it. Yeah, it's interesting. I got gifted a copy. At some point, I will play it. It's like all these things. There's so much requirement in things. Like, okay, so we can now make the infinity ingot. This is what we need to make, and I need. What do we need? 3, 6, 9, 18, 21, 24 neutronium ingots. Again, we can handle that without any significant problem. However, I just wanted to check something. If I make the ingot, it doesn't have a bloody AMC value, does it? Oh, that's going to be painful. Okay, right, that, then 3, then 3, then that. That's the only problem with that one. Yeah, it looks good. I'll say the other one I've been given is a copy of a game called My Time Importer, which is a Stardew Valley Animal Crossing similar style game, but very three-dimensional, a lot more advanced in its graphics. So right, we need to go back to there. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 crystal matrix. I agree, and it's definitely one that it will be following on from Graveyard Keeper almost certainly. Whether it is a what's the word I'm looking for here? A holiday series in the first instance, I don't know, but it's going to go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and then take that out. I think that's right. Let's have a look. Again, I've lost myself. Yeah, and then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 11 of these. There is a new Subnautica beta build. The content is limited at this point in time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See how much EMC that just burnt through, and all of it to make that. Claim back. Oh, infinity armor requires and draconic armor, so I've got to go to draconic now. See, that is annoying. I don't. Well, cryo stabilized flux duct. That's actually a better reward. Yeah, I've been watching Jingle's playthrough on it, and I watched a little bit of Rorax's playthrough on it. It's based on the same world and everything. It's right. You can go away. That is the most expensive ingot you will ever see, and we can melt it down. And we can use it to make what? A repair kit. Oh man, I can make him. You're seriously no. An infinity pickaxe head requires 2. You know what I'm thinking, don't you? I'm fairly certain you know. I'm fairly certain you know what I'm thinking. Requires 2 for a sword blade. I don't have a home server. I have a server in the world server. Right. Where do we go now? What time are we at? And I really would like to go down that route, but we've only got 200 billion RF. EMC, sorry. I don't really think I need to. I think we've got plenty of capability. What we do need to do, I think... See, there's no automation, is there, of it? This is, let me get this right, Avarita. So you've got the advanced crafting, extreme crafting table, but there's no automated crafting table that I can see. Skullfire sword, behead skeletons and scorches them black. Hoe of the green earth, and of course sword of the cosmos and the world breaker, which, yeah, that's just insane stuff. Matter cluster, what the hell is that? But there's what we really need is a means of auto crafting from this lot, but that's not a major problem. We can go there. Let's have a think. Well, we got some rewards to claim. Might as well get them done while we're at it. And claim, and claim, and claim, and claim. A little bit of me wants to play the Cyberpunk game when it comes out, just because I'm a big fan of Cyberpunk. Lithium dust, wow, that was really worth. Mana lenses, speed upgrade. Invar hammer, more ducts, and more lithium. So basically a pretty much pile of crap, to be honest, for the most part. Right, where next? I mean, realistically, an EMC value for that ingot wouldn't be the end of the world, because everything in it, the Infinity Catalyst, everything except for the neutronium. But again, I've got a fair amount of neutronium, so I'm not really that worried about it. Now, how many Infinity Catalysts do we need? How many Infinity Ingots do we need to make things? So the helmet alone is 5, 6, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 ingots of infinity. 19. 19 for the helmet. The boots are only 10. That's good. Plus Sanic speed. What the hell is Sanic speed when it's at home? However, this is probably more interesting. The transmutation tablet. For that we need some Gaia spirit though, don't we? But that gives me a target, gives me something to work on. So we need 1, 2, 3, we need 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 infinity ingots. Right, if anybody wants to see what an insane amount of EMC looks like, there you go. That's 72 billion EMC. That gives me 21. I need more. I've forgotten how many I said I needed now. God damn it. Well, we will remember in a moment. Get another stack of cobble, another few stacks. And get that one going. Right, so we need, let's have a look. Let me go and grab some more neutronium. And then we can have a look at these. And I said we were going to have a look at making... Oh, that bow looks like so much fun. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so I need 8. 8 worth. That's 2. Oops. That's 4. Have I got the necessaries here? 5. Need a little bit more. Wow. Why can I not spell neutronium? Right, another. Take 2, just be on the safe side. And then we go. I actually cannot, for the life of me, hit this straight, and I don't know why. 8, perfect. And then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2. Well, it was that. No, not quite that. But we need 8 in each slot. 7 actually. Oh God, I am there. Go home, you're drunk. I wish. 7. So we need 7, 40, 6, 12, 18, 24, 31 more of those. I think I'm not going to say that this is a mod pack that really requires AFKing with any degree of necessity, but I don't think we're going to have enough to make all of the necessaries. We're 6 short. God damn it. Let's just going to have a word with the ladies, see if they can't pick up the pace. Excuse me, a little bit short. If you could just pick it up a little bit, maybe. Thank you. I don't know why I'm talking to digital chickens in a video game. Yeah, we are definitely very, very short of anywhere close to the amount of EMC necessary to make that. I mean, that is 2 billion. It's not even enough for one, I don't think. That's an EMC session, an AFK session, I'm afraid. I could probably get the necessaries for the crystal, so at least we've only got the thingies to put in place. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. There we go. Do that, and then the same again. There's a little bit too much in there. Oh God, what the hell was that? Like I'm drawing on it. Oh, I've AFK'd already for several days on occasion. I don't think there's any avoiding it, especially for the armor and stuff. But we do need to start thinking, therefore, about our Britannia area. I mean, we really should, because it would be a shame not to use this area after we went to the trouble of building it. So yeah, there is that to do. how do we want to go now? It occurs to me that we can automate runic crafting. I honestly think if I AFK here for a couple, if I after tonight just leave this running and sit in my AFK chamber and don't come back here until I get home from work tomorrow, I think we'll have a significant amount of compressed cobblestone. Probably not enough, but there will be a lot of AFKing. And I could upgrade the number of chickens. I mean, I can't even remember how many I'm running here. 4, 8, 12, 24, 36, 40 times 16 in there. So that's a serious amount of chickens. So I don't know whether you recall, I used the oh god, it's I'm trying to think of the name of the originator of it now. The automated runic crafting system, where you put your stuff in a chest and it drops things on the things and makes runes for you from Britannia. And it occurs to me that we could do that with auto crafting. Now what I think we need to think about therefore is an extension of the network, and there is a block, which if I can find it, this one. So we're going to need to make one of them. It's not like we're short on power, in fact we're going to need to make two of them. We're going to need to make two of them, and we are going to need to make two of them, and we're going to need to make that, and we're going to, that should be a transmitter and that should be the receiver. I think this will work. I've not really used this before. It's I've never really had the power, the luxury of spare power to play around with. I'm going to place the transmitter here. So it needs a network card. Has EMC. That has EMC actually. In fact, everything in here has EMC. Learn. Learn more. And definitely learn. And give me quartz. And give me paper. And I think that'll do us. Network card. Now, do we need one for both ends? Let's go and have a look at what we're going to do in the other area. So rather than faff around using this, which will eventually run out of range, still within range, but I think once we get far enough away we'll go out of range of it. I think we shall come off this way a wee bit. I just want to see how this works then. So what do you have? Nothing. So do we now just go over and pop that in? As I say, I've not really used these. Riskable. That's the fella. Yeah, I just bookmarked on my 68 blocks. We should find our power consumption is up a little bit, but again, it shouldn't be an issue. We've got a massive, great big nuclear reactor, and we should have a connection at this end to our thingy. Now, obviously, at the moment, we've got nothing down here. So, and this is not actually where I want it. So, what I am thinking is from here, we'll, because I've got there, and I was going to come off this way as well for a potential room, and maybe even up there for a potential room, and I've got some ideas of moving around in there other than flying. So what I am thinking here is getting some hammer time on, and we'll also light the place. Let me just come back here a bit. Now, how big do I want to make this cavern? Reasonably large, I think. And have I got no bloody torches on me? Hang on, I did put an illumination wand in there, didn't I? Yeah, that'll do me for now. So again, we'll have a cavernous area coming off of here. That is going to come out, and we're going to hide it somewhere behind a wall. Maybe back here. And then we'll go and link it up again. Yeah, it is Riskable's automated rune thing. Not good. I think we're plenty far enough away, close enough to that torch that we don't have to worry about it. But so we grab you and relink you, and then we'll get a network down in that area. At least a a refined a proper thing, going. Now you're linked, so I'm going to guess, do I need to craft it or something? I don't know whether. Let's make sure it is linked there. Right, just go and put that back in. We'll get a network connector down there and all of the extras, the bits, and we should be good. Now it's 74 blocks, of course. Couple of those doors, I think, as well. All of that can go back in there. Inverted lights, stack of those, and then the rest can go back. Oh, I had got them on me. Okay. Gone too far. Too far. And then we want to come up here and go to I mean, obviously not very server-like in there, but I'll live with that. How are we doing for bags? Anybody got a calculator? What's 1.56 to the power of 5? I can't even think what that is. Right, we want to make crafting grid. So we need a machine casing. We'll get one of those made, and we can learn those, and we'll get some casing. And we shall pop that in there. So a grid requires all of those. We haven't got all of those, but we can make. Can we make the cores in here? Did I teach you the cores? No. One of them. I'd like that as well. One of them. I would like that as well. Damn it, and that, and that. We might as well learn everything we can while we're at it. Enough to settle down. Yeah, it's a bit of a hefty quantity. So there's a grid, and we'll learn that. And then we want a crafting grid, which is a grid, advanced processor, and crafting station. Again, we'll learn that. Just so we want, when next time we want it. Pattern grid is a grid, advanced processor, and a pattern, which I should have there. In fact, have I learned a pattern? I have now. Oh God, here we go. We'll get there eventually. So we want a pattern grid. We need. Oh yeah, we got one, haven't we? That's right. Ah, no, we didn't. I'm looking in the wrong place. Not gird, the grid. We want a fluid grid, so I'm going to do another grid. Pattern grid. Crafting grid. Oh, crafting monitor, that's the other one. So fluid grid. And then we want a monitor. Which I think we can do. Do I need a... Yeah, we'll learn it. We'll learn everything. Learn all the things. And we'll take some more patterns with us. Right. So this should give us a cave down here that actually has an extension to our network in it. Oh, did I bring any cable? No, but it doesn't matter now because I've got this wire. It's going to take me an age to get used to the fact that I've got a wireless system. So what I want is we'll put the fluid grid down there. We'll have the crafting grid there. We'll go back in here a wee bit like this. So we've got space, and we'll stick a light up, or nicely lit. There we go. And we'll have the crafting monitor will be there, and that will be there. Yay! .2. Don't think so. I think it's more than 9. Okay, so we've got our network extended down here. We ought to give that pattern, so at least we can actually use that. We need to expand this cave out a wee bit and keep it interesting. Always important to make your caves interesting. And if I can just get rid of you, please. Like that. That will do nicely, and then we'll go for some proper high-tech cave lighting, just the way that all caves should be lit. There. Oh, and dirt. Have we got some dirt, please? Yeah, we got a little bit of dirt. Yeah, I think it's you know what did I say it was? 1.57 to the power of 5, wasn't it? Yeah, I get a similar kind of figure, which is odd. I don't think it's that low. I think it's anyway. Let's not worry about maths. We have enough of that to worry about in our real lives when balancing the checks and stuff. We don't want to be faffing around with it in when you're gaming. There we go, get a nice little bit of cavern going. Lovely. In fact, we'll probably put a light there as well. Keep us well illuminated. Right. Yum, 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 yum. Anyway, well, I can't believe I've just sat there. We're discussing maths. We don't need you. That can go away. That can go back in there safely along with that. Maybe that for now as well. Don't think we need it for a while. So what are we doing over here? We've got a path we need to get up there. That's when we need to bridge across here. I know we don't need to, obviously, as he says, flying around. But there's need and there's want, you know what I mean? Oak. That actually seems kind of pointless. And it didn't go through either. Give me that. There we go. And give me some of that. And then wrong grid. Give me some of that. And I think what shall we do? Take it like that maybe? That's going to be a pain. See, there are certain mods, like that one, which I think is Clee Slabs, which I think are brilliant. You know, do exactly, oh damn you, what you want out of a mod, because there's nothing worse than placing a block, then having to destroy the block and then having to place a slab back on the one either side. It's like a kind of a particularly twisted version of Towers of Hanoi. But that works. I mean, it might look better if we changed up the blocks a little bit, you know, like we did over here with a bit of chisels and bits, and we can certainly do that. That's not a problem. But that will work down there to get us into this area. All right, we are definitely going there. Bang, bang, and. There you go, and then we'll have a bit of that going on here, and here, there. I'll stop for the time being while the grass spreads, but that's annoying. I think we're going to have to do something about that, because you've got an annoying little hole underneath, but we'll get us up to an area that we can work out about this cavern anyway. Chisel, thank you. Give me some of you. Get some of that. Do some of that. Get me some of that. And what we'll do is we shall swap you out. And maybe get a few of those down. That's not what I wanted. Don't know why I'm doing this on fly mode, because is about the worst way of doing it. And there. And then what, a few more I think, and then we'll change it out for a few more blocks of different types as well. Okay, and then we'll chisel that to something else. Perhaps that one. And we'll take that. And we'll swap another one here, I think. I mean, I'm not going to go too mad. Or any madder than I already am. Draconium. Draconium ore, yeah. Right, let me just do this under, just to tidy that hole up, because otherwise it's going to drive me mad. I think that works. That's okay. So we can throw, I don't really want to throw the bits back in there. I've got a bit. Yeah, give me those. And then that will go in there, and then we can just empty the whole lot out. A clean bits bag is a sign of a clean mind, honest. Okay. Yeah, that looked too even to my eye there, and then maybe even we'll just do a little bit of certainly on the outside here anyway, a little bit of roughing up the terrain. Just gives it a little bit more character, and they can go away. Right, what's that me out? Yep, well, if you don't play Draconic Evolution, you not necessarily going to do it. I mean, I try to avoid the Draconic Evolution. How am I going to get across here? I'm going to get those oak planks sticking. I don't want anything fancy. I mean, this is just... take something like that, for starters. So if I were to come from there and from there and then come up like that, and then maybe go I always hate working, I don't know about you, but I hate working in diagonals in Minecraft. It's just one of the most appalling experiences. But you can get across, but then that tree's in the way if we do that, isn't it? Alright. There's another solution. I really should build an axe one day as well. There is another solution, and I'm not sure whether we've got the means of making it right now, but let's have a look at luminizers. Dragonstone, red string, and glowstone dust makes a luminizer. I have that. I think Dragonstone is just a mana diamond. I don't have any mana diamonds, but I do have diamonds. Do I have the mana tablet still in there? I know I put it somewhere. Britannia. Bag within a bag within a bag within a bag. Maniple. I don't know whether we're going to have enough with that. Right, let's have a think then. Let me just pop a maniple down here for now and drop that in. Okay, and then 2 mana diamonds and mana string, wasn't it? Which I think is just that. Mana infused string. No, it's red string. Which, oh god, here we go. Ender bottle, redstone, pixie dust, and string. I knew I got that ender rare for a reason. I thought I got some ender rare. Did I get some? I got 2. Wow. What else do I need? Block of redstone and some pixie dust and some string. I'm gonna have to go back to the end, aren't I, for the rest? And pixie dust, pixie dust, pixie dust. That is a mana pearls. Okay. Do I have any? I do. 1, 2. And then glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, let's go and have a chat with the elves and see whether we can get... Right, I'm going to do this sensibly because we had issues with it vanishing off last time, so we really don't want that to be a thing. And that would be you, 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 and you. Make 2 of them, 2 of them, that, and that. Make a luminizer, and we will place 1 luminizer, I don't know. Do I want it there or do I want it higher up? Nope, no transmitter in range, okay. There will be in a moment, but right now let's just finish what we're doing. Give me a block, give me some dirt. 1, 2, there we go, and we're going to go from here at about this point, I think. Interesting visual effect on the luminizer now. I'm not sure I like it, but it's interesting. And then what we should need to do, I think, is you are in linking mode, link that to that. There we go, 1 bridge. Do I need to do it both ways? Or did I? Oh, I need 2. Oh, right, okay. It's interesting. I forgot about that. I can get that way, but not that way. Can I not link them both directions? Oh yes, I can. And then just shift to get off. That's too much fun. Okay, well that's the luminizers in. We'll put that away. Realistically, Britannia needs to go into the AE system now, but what I think we need to do next is just extend the wireless to work down here properly. Ah, I got stuck. Oh, we need to turn that. Hang on, am I hearing the rain down here now? because it's raining. Okay. Right, well, I don't think there's a huge amount. What time are we at? 21, so we're not too bad. Let me have a look at wireless and then a range extender. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got a bit of cable, so that should be good. We should be okay to go down there and get some overlapping coverage. Love the luminizer. It's such a beautiful visual effect, just that, just backwards and forwards. Yeah, let me come in here and we shall stick a bit of wire. I don't know whether it needs to be wired, but it does say place on wire, so there you go, and we are good to go. I don't know, we'll sort that out proper later. And yeah, now we should be able to get a wireless signal anywhere down here. Excellent. Right, I think that probably, what is that? Lumium laser gun. How? Rep. Drop, mob drop, maybe? Lumium katana. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted by stuff. Plus tick. Laser gun pattern. Alright, this is plus Tinker's construct, I'm sure. Pipe piece of the... This is plus Tinker's construct, so what? Yeah, definitely a genuine O shiny moment, especially with the Lumium one. That's definitely shiny. Oh wow, a dark matter, a red matter laser gun. You can make a red matter laser gun. Where's the patterns? How do you? Hang on. Sorry, I was going to say but I just found something I want to go and poke at. Get me back up to the obsolete forginess. What we got? What are you? Pipe pattern. Somebody tell me how I make this. 'Cause it's going to bug me. Oh man, there's got to be a... Is there a table for it? Yeah, we know we've got that. We make pipe thing. We have a laser. And we have a battery. But what do you do with them? That is going to have to be... What else have we got? Laser, battery. Don't want to write. God, I'm getting flustered. I'm just seeing the word laser and I'm like, oh, wow, I want one. Cobble. Make me stone bits. Stone pipe. Actually, make me 2 stone pipes. Make me... Sorry, I made one too many. 2 lasers. Make me 2 batteries. Over there, put these away. Pipe, laser and a battery doesn't do anything. There's got to be handles or something as well, surely. Don't call me Shirley. You know what? I am not going to click it in the forge. Head durability, material added by Tinker's Construct. Have I got the book? Multiple versions of the book. Tools. Battle pan, blah blah blah. See, it's almost like they don't exist in the book. Wow, we can make all of the interesting stuff. We can actually right click and enter to capture it using a Wyvern materials. Awaken, yeah, alright. Chaotic. Oh god. Bloodwood. Oh, wood, emerald, red matter. Whoa, wow, let's have a look. Wow, here. What can you do with red matter? When attacking or defending, Supreme Leaders will spawn, exploding on opponents in the same manner as a creeper. That doesn't sound very good. Come on, tell me. Ah, it's not going to tell me, is it? It is not going to tell me. I'm not going to find out from this book. Arrows. Yeah, I don't want to know about arrows. And there is no extension. I'm going to have a look this up because it's plus tick. Da da da. A laser gun, accurate ranged weapon that requires both durability. Da da da. How do you make it? Modifiers. That got. Okay, there's oh, there's a wiki. There's a wiki. There's a wiki. We're good. There's a wiki. What's on the wiki? Laser gun. Requires a pipe piece, laser medium, tough rod, and battery cell. Tough rod. Make me a tough rod as well then. Let's have a stone tough rod for now. Part builder. Where's my part builder gone? Gimme. So it needs one of them. 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 But it doesn't let me make it. Why do you not let me make it? Oh, hang on, there. Okay. Tough rod, pipe, laser, battery. Is it not let me make it? Okay. Looks like the laser doesn't allow a stone one. You know what? Metals instead of stone. You're probably right. It looks like it has to be something like a manulin or nickel or something, or redstonia. 80, 72. Android battery cell. Okay. Blaze rod battery cell. Manulin doesn't appear too bad. Well, I've got something to play with next time. Anyway, yeah, so I think on that note we're going to call it an end of a stream, because we've achieved some stuff. Well, if nothing else, we've achieved that. And then since we ran out of, we've made 1,000 1.2, 1,200 might be enough actually. Hang on. Might be enough for me to finish that off. Let me just do that. Do that and make those. That was enough. We can actually make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are we missing? What is wrong with that picture? What have I done wrong? Oh, I might have one too many or one too few. Hang on, that will go there, 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 and yeah, we are a little bit short, but we've got 4. So we got half of them. We need 4 more infinity catalysts and things. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll finish that off on stream. I will go and hide in the in here. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now. All.